Alright, welcome back to Dolly Squad Gaming. Today we are going to finish delivering the drilling parts for the mission drilling parts delivery. That came out awkward. Anyways, so I've gotten a couple comments and people are dying to see me repair this truck. So we're gonna try to back out. There we go. We're gonna put the trailer right there is good. totally realistic driving, semi-driving experience, right? I think I see this all the time on the road back home, so but yeah, so there we go. Got a little snagged on a tree. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to go ahead and sell this trailer because I dislike it. I like it, but I don't like it for obvious reasons, not having sideboards. So let's go ahead and sell this. We're going to pick up, where is it? Probably towards the bottom. Yeah, we just need the service trailer. Let's go ahead and repair. And we're just going to repair all. Be good to go. And then, yeah, we're gonna go back to the trailer store. We're gonna sell this. Somewhere. There it is. It's always at the bottom. I wish they would have put it at the top. Like, whatever trailer you have attached is the first trailer. Not really sure why they did that. Maybe it has to do with the speed runs, but still, I'd prefer those to be there. So anyways, let's get the semi-board trailer. We're gonna mix it up big time. But this one just, it helps out if we get a little cockeyed and the truck tips and the straps break. I don't know what the actual angle is where the straps will break. It's probably, my guess is roughly 45 degrees, somewhere around there. But basically, if we do hit that angle, the straps break and they fall off the trailer. These ones are with the sideboard, then the cargo will actually stay inside so that we hopefully don't have to get a crane and load everything back up. But we're going to attempt to finish this mission because I kind of screwed it up the last mission. I went to the drop-off point first instead of going to the pickup point. For some reason in my mind it was reversed. Probably some form of dyslexia or something, but you know what? It is what it is. And we are on our way to fix the mistake. So, but after that, my plans are gonna change up a little bit. Whoa! Gotta remember the ice here. This is the truck that doesn't have the chains on it. But anyways, ooh, nice. So some of you may have noticed that I am using the controller today, and that's because I pulled a muscle in my leg, and of course, whoops, crap, it was that way. I pulled a muscle in my leg, and it's too painful to use the wheel. How am I going to turn around? Like, and I'm actually quite surprised at how off my mind is with backing up. I think you guys have noticed it now. Alright, we're just gonna have to... We're gonna have to tuck this away somewhere so we can turn around. But yeah, it's messing with my mind. I don't know why. Like, I'm just going to... Is this the route I have to take? Isn't this just pure mud? Oh, I hate this route. I mean, I love this route. This is the best route in the world. Yeah, we're gonna go... You know what? Ooh, this is kind of sloppy. I was hoping it would be better packed. This is not boding too well for my my confidence here. So yeah, that path there, if anyone knows or has played the game before, it is a soupy, nasty, horrible mess. And we actually have a mission where we have, I think it's a drilling. It has to do with the drilling part. It's the big kind of office container thing. At least that's what it looks like. It looks like an office module that you would use on site, on a construction site. But I believe it has something to do with the oil rigs. And I've done it before, and it's a nightmare. In fact, I did it once before where I got, I would say, 80% through, coming back through the mud, and then all of a sudden the whole truck just tipped over. The ground gave out, and over it went. I'm gonna go up this way. And I've always wondered if there was a path through the snow that you could take. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's any faster. I mean, we do have plenty enough items to winch onto. But yeah, definitely, I was hoping it would be a little bit quicker, like through here. This is perfect. All right, this is where I wish I had the drone from the new game Expeditions, because I don't see a way through there. All right, we're gonna have to head left and cut back through, because I think the developers thought of this. Come on. Oh. And yeah, they blocked this area off with trees. You might be able to squeeze through there with a scout, but I highly doubt we're gonna make it with this truck. So anyways, I'm also really hoping that there's fuel on the other end of this this road. You know what? We actually made it through. I'd have to do a time trial to see which way is actually faster. Because we covered that ground. I feel like we covered it a lot faster than we would have if we went straight through. But then again, I didn't have this truck at the time, so that could be the possibility. I forgot what truck I was using. I think it had to be a big heavy duty. Probably the oh my god, I'm just forgetting the name of it. Anyways, it's the big yellow one, has 12 in, and P12. Oh my god, I had a brain fart there for a second. Sorry guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I was using the P12 for this. Trying to haul that oversized cargo or drill center thing, whatever it's called. I should probably, you know, have a little cheat sheet on my on my screen that tells me the names of all the modules and the trucks and whatnot, or at least the trucks I'm using, so I don't sound like I'm dumb, but I am, so that's okay. Do I want to follow that detour? You know what? We're not going to. We'll see how bad this is. I don't recall it being that bad. Oh, this is the problem when you haven't played one of these maps in 5 years now, 5 or 6 years. No, it has to be 4 years. Because why would it have a year 4 pass? Although I don't think they did it the first year, so yeah, it probably has been 5 years. Anyways, so this is the sketchy part of it, I guess. Which right now, with this cargo, I think we're fine. It's with that special mission hauling the trailer that I don't know what it's called. That one is very top heavy, so that would totally roll you. So that one you definitely probably want to go up and around. Although it's more muddy and probably slower, but it would still be easier than having to reset after rolling. So anyways, I've noticed that we've been sucking quite a bit of gas down. We're already almost halfway through all of our gas. Actually, we're over halfway through all of our gas. And yeah, people were complaining that because my truck was damaged, it was using more fuel, which probably is the case. I know the fuel tankers, or the fuel tanks, if you go below 50%, you start losing fuel. Like, it literally leaks out. But I didn't actually realize at the time that having damage to your truck causes. I knew the engine it did, but not also the fuel tank. So, but that's a good one to remember, I guess. Always keep your trucks nicely repaired. Yeah, so there it is. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, never mind. It is a drill. It is a drilling rig or oil drilling rig thing. But yeah, so that one is very top heavy, so you definitely want to go around, and you need a big old truck for that. So anyways, let's stop the engine. Let's grab our 4 drilling spare parts. And we've got a trailer. We don't have fuel, which is going to be bad. Really? It doesn't give me any points for discovering this trailer? Alright, that's fine. It's probably the way it's been throughout the entire game. And yeah, so... But we should get points for finding this one and running into it. I used to use those trailers quite a bit, but I found they're very heavy, even while empty. That's why I kind of prefer to use the flatbed where it's attached. The weight actually helps you with traction and whatnot. Because a lot of people are also saying that I should be doing trains. Where basically I have a truck like this, I have a flatbed on it, although I don't think this truck has a flatbed option. But you have a flatbed on your truck, and then you pull a flatbed trailer behind it that's on wheels. I believe it's the red one. There may be one other one that I'm not thinking off the top of my head that you can pull as like a dolly. And that's another reason why I hate them, because dolly trailers are a pain in the butt to... a pain in the butt to reverse. Oh, there's a... Oh, now I'm really tempted to go down there and get that. Because it's not on the map. We'll maybe send a scout out for that one. Whoa, uh-oh. That was a little sketchy. Still trying to get used to this controller. It is a big jump from going from the steering wheel to the controller, or vice versa. I know definitely going from the controller and always using a controller to the steering wheel was a major learning experience for me. But then again, so is this whole game. And that's, that's frankly due to the fact that I was learning how to do YouTube, so I had to learn the recording software. The editing software I've used, I haven't used the editing software I have now, but I have used editing software before while I was in college, and so that was kind of the easy part to learn. Although I don't use DaVinci. I've tried using DaVinci and I just find it's kind of overcomplicated. Especially for the stuff I do. Like I don't need to do overlays or transitions or, you know, the most I do is a fade in, fade out in the beginning. Nobody's complained about, you know, oh, where's all your fancy editing? I don't do fancy editing. But I have the option if I wanted to do DaVinci, because it's great software, especially for free. You really can't complain there. But yeah, so I actually use a software. It's probably the easiest one that I found, called OpenShot Video Editor. It's pretty decent. It's got quite a bit of transitions, which, like I said, I don't really use. They do kind of look like they're, you know, PowerPoint transitions. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, people can do amazing things with PowerPoint, but like when you're first learning PowerPoint, you know, the transitions and things like that, they're pretty underwhelming. Pretty sad, actually. But like, I wish I would have known some of the things I knew now when it came to PowerPoint presentation editing. Because you could totally just blow the minds of other people. But unfortunately, I never have to make a PowerPoint presentation again in my life, hopefully. But anyways, long story short, we are running out of gas, and we are about to enter the worst part of the trek. So let's go ahead and stop the engine. We're going to jump over to the civilian fuel tanker. We have hardly any fuel in it, so let's refuel it. I don't know if that's considered cannibalism, or a type of cannibalism, because obviously we're not eating. It's not eating itself, but it is using its own supply of fuel. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta see which is the best route to take. Oh, we're kind of just like, yeah, we'll just go straight. The nice thing is we don't have to worry about running out of gas. We've got probably another 200 gallons in here. So while this truck is probably the most useful truck that I've made in this game, it's also quite how do I say it? It literally only does one thing. Like it's just got the one task. Now I suppose I could tow a service trailer with it, but I feel like the service trailers are super heavy, and they would probably bog it down like crazy. There we go. Let's try to get into the snow and get a little bit more grip than normal. There. Now we're moving. Just in time. Just in time to get more mud. This side only has the only tree that I can attach to. It's not exactly the tree I was thinking of, but no, I want that tree, thank you. I do have to say, with the controller, it is much easier to do your winch points. But yeah, we're roughly about half, a little bit more than half, I would say, with fuel. At least according to the fuel that you can see sloshing around inside. High. I feel like high we end up spinning our tires more. You need grip. This is not the situation where you want to spin your tires too much. keep the tires spinning, or moving, not spinning. There is a difference. Or at least I like to think there's a difference. Anyways. Cameras are much easier to control with the controller too, so you know what? Both methods have their plus and their minuses, so but I'm pretty happy with the steering wheel so far. Why attaches to the one pine tree over there that will just get ripped out of the ground. Surprisingly, that one did not get ripped out of the ground. Alright, come on. Come on. Aw. Thought high gear would do it. I want to say that it is nice that we're finally driving in snow. I mean, for a game that's called SnowRunner, you'd think that would have been the first map, maybe the second map. I can't believe I didn't hit that sign. That's pretty impressive. Yes. My gut told me to go towards the port. But yeah, so it's just, I don't know. I just thought it was crazy that you'd play this whole game called SnowRunner and be 50 plus hours into it before you even really get to snow through natural progression through maps. Basically meaning that, you know, you complete almost everything, if not everything, depending on how you want to actually do it. Because I could have just stuck with the logging. I could have done the timed missions or the why am I going left? I want to go left. Why was I going right? But do the time missions. So you basically do everything before you leave Michigan, which would have been pretty hard with not having a good heavy-duty truck for logging. From what I understand, or from what I've learned, I think it's the Dairy Horn that is a good logging truck. And I think all you have to do is go to Alaska, or go to Russia, I think is where you unlock it. And then you can just buy it. And I'm like, I still feel like even just going to Russia to unlock trucks is kind of cheating, in a sense. Like it's at least, you know, I don't fault anyone for doing it. Not like actual cheating, where it ruins the game, but I still feel like it's not in line with my playthrough. So yeah, we're gonna stick to Alaska. I am going to travel to the other Alaska maps, which I'll be doing after this mission is over. And we're going to be kind of looking for upgrades and new trucks just to spice things up a little bit, because the game, as one viewer has put in it, is it's very monotonous of a game. So which is true, it is, but it's probably the slowest, most relaxing game I've ever played. And at the same time, it's also the most frustrating and agonizing game I've ever played. So I mean, to be able to do that, it's pretty impressive. So With the rate of speed that we're going, I can't really say if this route is better. I would probably say it is better than the snow route that I went. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many things you can do in this game as far as like quote unquote testing that you could just make videos on, you know, and just find different paths and you know, drive the different ways of getting to one point and be like, oh, okay, this one is, you know, 10 seconds faster, which honestly in this game 10 seconds is nothing, so I mean, does it really matter? But it's one of those testing, like it's good to know what the results are. So but we've made it. We can actually go ahead and refuel. So let's stop this engine, and we may recover this truck. We'll leave it here for now because I don't think I'll be hauling it across to the next Alaskan map. But anyways, yeah, let's change trucks. Let's get going. There I go again, taking it out of the truck itself. All right, and we will just follow the track that we used to get in here. We are instantly stuck. That's another thing I do on a controller. I have a tendency to push down. There we go. But yeah, this mud pit is literally just a game of winching. I'm not really sure why they made it so wide. Like, they could have left it really narrow, because you can either use the telephone poles or use the trees. Really? You're telling me I can't reach that tree right there? Oh, I can't. Alright, well, never mind. Must be able to reach it now. Yay. Okay, let's do the trick that we haven't actually done in quite some time, where we hook it up to the trailer and then use the trailer to pull the truck forward. Which I would have to say, this is probably the best tip in the game when it comes to winching. Because it literally does save you so much agonizing pain of not having an actual winch point off the front of the truck and having to just mash your foot down and go. There we go, we're through. All right. Now we gotta figure out what's the best route to go. Let's actually stop the engine because we don't have our fuel truck anymore. I wish the upgrade would show up on the map. I'm gonna have to remember that it's on there. I think there's an upgrade. I think there's an upgrade somewhere up here. Like if you look here, there's a trailer. Or there's a bridge, something. I think it's a bridge. But somewhere in here, I think there's an upgrade. And that actually gets you to... I want to say gets you to an upgrade. I could be wrong. But there's definitely an upgrade somewhere in here. I think it's down here. So we'll actually do that before we leave. But anyways, let's get to the factory. Which we will just do this route. And we will be able to drop off. Our stuff, our spare parts for drilling. Not to be confused with spare parts for vehicles. Woohoo! Ice does not want you to slide, or not want you to grip. Ooh! I don't remember this one being so tricky. Alright, we'll punch through. There we go. Good old telephone poles. Attempt to leave the signs. Hey, I made it. I'm gonna go into high gear. Let's keep this truck from shifting. Because this route is a lot of mud. You know, I gotta do it. Gotta get some fuel. I don't think we would have needed it. I actually don't think we need it, but I would have kicked myself if we ended up getting stuck and then we actually did need it. So better safe than sorry, right? I think that's the the analogy, or the phrase, the saying. Thing that I probably don't practice enough. Hence why my leg is hurt. I didn't do stretching before shoveling, and yeah, screwed up my back and my leg somehow. Although my back seems to be healing better and faster than my leg, so that's a little strange. Anyways. I feel like I'm super close to the truck. You know what? I don't really play first viewer, even with the steering wheel. I should try that more often. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a bit more first-person driving, especially with the steering wheel. Once I start using that again. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's as, like, I know it's more immersive, which apparently is what everyone wants. But it's just, it doesn't seem like it's an enjoyable view. Yeah, but you know what? It's different, so we'll roll with it. We're almost to the factory. Ooh, as we slide, into the driveway. All right. Oops. There we go. All right. Wow. Boom, $4,400. So we're up to $78,000 pretty much. We got 470 experience with that. Well, that's not bad. There is nothing out here, is there? Ooh, unfortunately, I got to, yeah, I gotta go back to the garage. Let's head over to the garage. We're gonna pretty much come with the way that we just came. So yeah, I'm going to jump to the garage, and yeah, I don't really see a point in recording this, so we're gonna jump to the garage and actually, you know what? We don't even have to jump to the garage. What am I doing? We can literally jump to the garage. I was gonna drive this truck over there, and I'll just do this after this episode is over. I'll bring everything back to this garage, and we will, should we take the Hummer? Or should we take the pickup? Should we take both? Let's double check. We have upgraded. I mean, that's a more powerful engine. Let's throw that in. Let's sell that. Get 1,900 bucks back for it. Woohoo. Yeah, see, like, I guess that's the turbo edition of the V8 6.2. Remember, this is actually, you know what? It's not German. I just drew a blank on who actually designs this, but yeah, they use commas instead of periods because I believe they're a European company. But yeah, so anyways, you can basically read that as the HET V8 6.2, and we're gonna assume the T means turbo, just because in my mind that's what it does mean. Let's actually sell some of these parts because it's just wasting money. Whoops. Yeah, definitely don't want the freeway. Whew. Definitely haven't gotten the raised suspension yet for this guy, so the tires aren't going to change. The winch is pretty much the best one there is, so let's get rid of that. Engageable diff lock is somewhere in Alaska. The spare wheel. You know what? No. I'd rather have fuel than tires. And the frame. We pretty much have everything we need. Alright, so that pretty much, yeah, was the only upgrade. So let's take the Hummer. Let's also advance to morning. And let's see here. We're going to come out here. We're going to drive back up along this trail. I want to say there was an upgrade somewhere. Maybe the upgrade's here. So we might go check that out. I think there's a trailer down here as well for a scout vehicle, probably fuel. And then we'll head off that way. So we'll at least get to that point and figure out where we're going. And yes, thank you to the comment who said that I should engage my all-wheel drive. You're absolutely correct. It does help out a ton. But I do have to say, I made pretty good progress with that truck a couple episodes ago without four-wheel drive on. So, you know, it's not all that cracked up. Yes, it is. It is really. It's completely worth it. But not overly necessary all the time. I was just about to make a comment of, I forgot how much faster scouts are than these oversized semi-trucks are. Get through things usually much, much quicker. Alright, we are definitely off the beaten path. Although somebody's been through here since it snowed last because you can still see a trail. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we're getting up into the mountains where I believe there's an upgrade somewhere up here. I'm sure you guys are yelling at me, telling me that I'm wrong and that there's no upgrade, it's just a trailer. Yada yada yada. Nice Seinfeld reference there. Come on, brake. There we go. Some of these winch points, like those logs, some of them break almost instantly, and other ones, like, I actually had to go into reverse while winching on it to get it to snap and get out of my way. Alright. No. This is it. This is it. Yay, I was right. La-ti-da. My brain is, it's kind of dumb, the stuff I remember. Like, why would I remember that from 4 years ago plus? But yet I can't remember the name of the truck I just used. So sad. Alright, so here we go. We did get raised suspension for a road truck. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll get right on that. Some of the trucks in this game, I don't understand why they're in here. Like, I think that's the first truck you used. One of the first trucks you got for free. And like, that part I get, but like, what are there, 15 or 20 different road trucks in this game? It's kind of crazy. And it's not like you could take the road truck and really do much to make it an off-road beast. I mean, if you could add four-wheel drive to the off-road trucks and differentials and raised suspensions and, you know, monster tires and huge engine and whatnot, if you could actually modify them to that degree, then yeah, they could be in the game. But like, most of the on-road trucks you can't put four-wheel drive on. You probably can't put differentials on it. And some of them don't even have raised suspension, so it's like, I mean, unless we get a map, which I think there may be a map, so I'm probably biting my tongue right now. There may be more of a highway map, or road map, I guess, where you would want to use a highway truck versus an off-road truck. I could be wrong, but I could be right as well. Anyways, we're finally climbing out of the valley. We are at an impasse. Do I want to go that route? I feel like that may just be a mission. I mean, you can see it there in the upper left-hand corner. Don't really see anything at this moment. We're gonna say no. We're gonna stick to what our original mission was, to get the upgrades. Seeing on how there was 2 in this map. Yeah, we definitely need to get those. So, and the first one was kind of a dud. Not gonna lie. At least it's a dud for the trucks that I use. Anyways. Speaking of that, let's stop the engine. Oh, I'm on the controller. What? Nope. 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 There we go. Forgot what button it was. So we only have 6 of the 23 upgrades. Now there's 4 maps in Alaska. So that's about 8 upgrades per map. about 7 and some. There's probably 6 on. Well, yeah, 7 to 8 per map. So we may actually be on the last upgrade. Yeah, because I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't tell you on the actual Northport map. But yeah. It would be nice if it told you per map. I guess I could look it up. I'm sure somebody's, there's probably an interactive map that shows you exactly where all the upgrade locations are, all of the trucks are, and all those silly things. Where's the trailer? Oh, the trailer was down here. It says showing a trail going off that way. Interesting. I mean, I don't think it's worth going to get that fuel trailer for 30 points. It would be if I was running out of fuel. But we've got, I believe, another 22 gallons. And we've only used 5 gallons so far. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. We will skip that. I don't think I can just drive through that wall. Some of the fences you can just break down by driving through them. I don't think that one. That one looks like the concrete one. All right, we'll go around. We'll spend a little bit more time in the snow playing with the Hummer. Come on. This is a very, very deep part of the snow. This is where that raised suspension would just go right through this. Especially with the bigger tires. I just realized that the mirrors have a reflection on them. Probably not 100% accurate. Like, I think it's a generic reflection, but I just noticed that, and they actually do. Horizon does adjust for the angle that you're at. Like there, you can see I'm now crooked. I don't know why I just noticed that. The Chevy? Was the Chevy like that? Oh man, that's so funny that I don't recall. I know the Chevy has side mirrors. They must. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have reflections. The good thing is, it doesn't seem to be the same reflection. It's almost as if it's a mini HDR map of itself that adjusts for just the mirror. Anyways. Alright, where was our upgrade? I think our upgrade was up here. Or was it? Ah, it's down there. Let's just go straight down. Oh. A very, very deep snowbank for being straight down. Alright, please let this be something that's useful. Please. It's a good way to end the episode. It's a good way to end the episode. Let's get something that is usable. And what is it? Raised suspension, yes! We have raised suspension for the Hummer. Oh, Let's see what else. Probably just, yeah, the Hummer. All right, so think it's kind of weird that that there's a car all the way out here. Like, I don't even know how that car would have gotten there. There's no way, even in the summer, it would have driven out here on its own. Anyways, let's see. Is it worth it, or should we just... You know what? Let's go ahead. We're close to ending this episode. Let's see if we can get up this hill first. So capable. This Hummer is so capable. It's amazing. Pretty impressive, I gotta say. Anyways, let's go ahead and recover. And let's customize. Wow. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's probably a lot. Like, it's at least half a tread thickness, the knob. Anyways, I wish it told you the height. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell that for 2,700. That was actually, I assumed it would just be 1,000. So now we can throw on 39ers. And I've been happy with these tires. Which ones are they? They are the Jack of all treads MS3s. So let's get those in. Ooh. Now I'm having a dilemma. Should we go with the different ones? You know what? Let's try them. Sell these ones, because you get full price back for your nicely used worn tires. And yeah, we got 39ers now. Are there any other tires that may be better than these? Or on-road, I mean chains. What's the fitment? I kind of like these tires too. Not a fan of the sidewalls. Those are kind of blah. Alright, well, you know what? We'll try these tires. We'll see how they are. So let's leave the garage. Let's go test them out. And yeah, let's go through this trail over here to the left. Let's see. How horrible they are. No, that's unfair. That's not fair. I was gung-ho into the mud. My tires just spinning like crazy. Where was that point where we kind of dragged there? There was definitely a spot. I think it's up here where we kind of bottomed out on the snow. That was the spot. I don't think it was. It was the spot that we bottomed out. Oh, if we bottomed out on any of that snow. Yeah, definitely don't now. Not to mention, it's not very tippy. Was it through here? It might have been through here. I think it was through here, because I remember this being very slow. It's slow, but it's definitely not because we're bottoming out. But yeah, anyways. You gotta remember that going over a trail twice, especially in the mud, usually makes it harder to go through it again. It takes longer to go through the second time than it does the first time. The other thing I don't like about these tires is the giant space in the middle of them. You're essentially losing all of that tread or gripping mud. I know it's a channel for dispersing mud and especially water, but I don't know, I just feel like there's other ways to do it. I feel like it's almost like having two independent tires on each wheel. But I mean, it is moving. It is trucking through here, so it's got that going for it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end this test run. We are, let's see, we'll recover. We'll keep these tires on for now. And yeah, we will probably go. Bleh. I believe it's Mountain River that we're going to next. But we will, in the next episode, create a road chain, or a road train. Sorry, not a road chain. But we will create a road train and take a couple trucks over to the new map. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button and also the subscribe button, because it's right next to the like button, so you might as well. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.